This is Portside Perspectives, exploring the yacht economy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Portside Perspectives. I'm here today with Nadia Warshavskaya, and she is involved in the yacht community, I believe, in a number of different ways. So, we'll dig into it a little bit here, but welcome, Nadia. How are you today?
Thank you, Jason, for inviting me. I'm very good.
Good to hear. So why don't we just briefly tell everybody what it is you do? I know your LinkedIn profile says a number of different things. The voice of the super yacht industry and yacht broker and sales and charters as well. You also have a marketing and media company, is that right?
Yes, that's all right. So I'm founded Spinnaker Bureau. It's a marketing and media company, very boutique, and we already in the industry around like 10 years because I have a digital magazine, Spinnaker Magazine on Instagram. It's one of the largest platform for the professional enthusiast. For everyone who just enjoying yachting, especially who is in the sailing community as well, because this is how I started my journey 13 years ago when I became a yacht broker and was organizing the yacht travels on the sailing yachts around the world.
Okay, well, why don't you tell us a little bit about that? What is your background? First of all, obviously, you're not from North America. You definitely have an accent. So tell us, where are you from? How did you even get into this world? Like, how did you start where you started and where did you come to get to what you're doing right now?
It's a long story, but very grateful for this question. I'm Polish, but I was born raised in Ukraine. But my journey in the yachting started in Turkey, and it was something like I don't know, like a fairy tale, because I never was thinking that it will happen to me, because yes, I'm from Odessa, Ukraine, so there is sea and yachts and a lot of water activities. But when I came to it was something for the sailors in Turkey. My friend just invited me, and I was part-time on the land, part-time on the yacht. And I just fell in love with this community, with people on the yacht, and especially with the professionals. So I was around keepers, people who wanted get a license and became like a captains and travel for themselves most of the time. Yeah, there was not about like to do this commercially. And it's kind of gave me a lot of joy, and I I just decided, okay, I'm going to start to do it. And it was April 2013, and in September, I already organized some regatta. It's racing, but still for the company. So it's not like professional racing. It's more for the pleasure, for the workers, for the employees who like work in the fitness club. And there was like 10 yachts, and we had so much fun. And after I just realized, oh, I can do that for friends as well. Why am just not going to book a yacht and invite all my friends to Canary Islands? So I did that. And this is how I started my journey. Very easy. I just decided and just started.
Good, cool. That's real cool. Just had a dream and let's just do it.
Yeah, very easy. It's always about that. Just think what you like to do and experience the dream, like just by do it right now. Like, don't wait for anything. Don't think that like you need to become somebody. And my knowledge was, like nothing. I just was not afraid to ask people, how are you doing this?
Mhm.
And when I was asking, they've been kind of, oh, okay. So if you are interested to make that happen, we can help you. And we all just was in collaboration. Like the people who was organizing, who been actually showing to me how to book the yachts, they've been involved as a professional instructors on that regatta. So we always been about collaboration and partnerships. I mean, Spinnaker Bureau, that marketing company which I started, because it's not about me going just make a video. It's about business development. It's about events. It's about bringing people together, build a community where we can all benefit from each other, whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's perfect. I mean, it's kind of the same sort of thing that I'm doing here with this podcast too. You know, building a
Yes.
community and a network of people where, you know, maybe we potentially could help each other one way or another, and everybody gets a benefit from it. So it's really cool that you're doing that. And maybe you can tell me a little bit more about what is the bulk of the work that you do on a day-to-day basis. Is it mainly in the yacht brokerage and sales, or the charter area, or are you flat out with your marketing and media business? And is the marketing and media, maybe let's get some clarification here first. Well, your marketing business and the media business that you have, is that geared specifically towards helping other yacht-based companies or people in the yacht world, or do you help all kinds of businesses with that marketing strategy?
So it's about companies, brands, and people who are already involved to the yachting industry, but also it's about businesses and people and brands who want to be involved to the yachting industry. So for example, one of my partners, clients, it's a Pininfarina, and they're the best designers in the world, already 5 years. And we just celebrated their anniversary here in Miami last week. And of course, they're not just doing design of the cars or buildings or anything, you know, they did kind of couple very impressive projects in the yachting industry by collaborating with some builders. But right now I do business development for them in the yachting industry. So this kind of marketing I do. And it's about clothing brands. It's about manufacturers. It's about other yacht builders who want to be more, how to say it, connected. So I'm just a connector between them.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of doing this in a very good way, because my network kind of big after all these years, and I'm very passionate, and I have a lot of interest to the industry and people who involved to this. And also my media side, it's I have my own podcast studio as well. So I'm always about the bringing people solutions and information in the industry from very experienced people who really like already improve themselves over there. But also sometimes I'm interview people who just join in to see what kind of challenges they're facing, so that people who are already in the industry can kind of improve their work and see what the needs they can close right now for the new generation.
Right. What's the name of that podcast? So if people want to come find you, they can look you up.
I'm sorry again.
You said a podcast. You have a podcast on it even says on your profile here that you have a podcast. You just mentioned it. What's the name of your podcast, and do you broadcast it somewhere that people can find you easily enough?
It's a good question. There is no name, but it's about behind the scenes in the yachting industry. It's on our YouTube and Instagram pages, Spinnaker Magazine.
Spinnaker Magazine. Okay. All right. So it's just connected to Spinnaker Magazine and all
Yes.
the social media.
Yeah, it's our main digital platform for all media.
Right. Okay. Cool. So anybody wants to come find you and see or listen to those podcasts, they're easy enough to find.
Yeah, it's easy to find us on Instagram. There's like 200,000 followers right now, and that magazine exists already 10 years. So a lot of people know it, following, and thank you everyone for it. It started like just a passion, and right now it's an informational platform. So I'm
Right.
very happy about that.
Excellent. And okay, so back to my other question then. So what is the bulk of use the how much let me get my question straight in my head here. What is it you spend most of your time on? Is it then the media aspect of things or your yacht brokering or charters? What is it? Is it kind of mixed evenly or are you spending more time on one thing over another?
I'm having marketing and I having brokerage. And marketing is something where like my soul can be more creative about like how I see things and share that vision with everyone. And also that passion helps me monetize everything from through the brokerage side. So my charter and sales kind of balancing the time spent on the marketing and media. So I can say one thing which I realized that um, kind of recently, it's that you always can find time for anything. You just need to discipline and organize yourself. And when you're like in this peaceful mood, everything comes to you. You don't have to rush, you don't have to run, you don't have to chasing. So in that moment, when I started to be more organized with my mindset as well, I just realized that everything takes kind of equal time in my life, in my daily routine as well.
Mhm.
But I do a lot of things. So usually I awake from 6 a.m. and Europe already, and clients in Europe already know that I'm awake and I'm responding for all the messages on the inquiries and emails. And after I have some time for my breakfast, after I have time again for the catch up on things here in the morning with the US market. And in the evening, usually I invited for 5, 6 events per day. So I just like wisely choosing, okay, what is the most valuable right now for me, for my clients, for my company, for my people behind me as well. So that's all about organizing the things. But if you ask me about the cash flow, yeah, and like how I am supporting myself and my team, because I have full-time people working for me. Um, it's brokerage.
Okay. That was my question. So that is the bulk of your income then in revenue stream is through the brokerage. And that's through TJB Superyachts. Is you're a broker connected to them?
Yes, I just joined them recently in June here in US office Palm Beach. I was very happy about them inviting me to work with them because I was going through the changes when I came to United States. I was doing everything on my own with my own company in Ukraine, but I decided to join the American company and I joined one of the brokerage here for 2.5 years. I've been working with them in Fort Lauderdale base. But after I took a break um, and joined TJB,
That so you just moved to the United States then within the last year?
I moved to United States 3 years ago by myself
Okay.
without planning to do it. I just came to surf in LA.
Oh, well, it seems to have worked out for you. You seem to be doing very well. Okay, so you're connected to the yacht world in a number of different ways through your media company, the brokerage. You also do charters as well. Is that through TJB as well, or is that something separate? The charters, I mean.
Yes, I do charters and sales through TJB Superyachts.
Okay.
But
And
this is how all brokers like working usually. When you're joining to brokerage house, you always do deals just through the brokerage house.
okay. So I keep looking at your profile. It's so full of so many different things. You have such a diverse background.
Yeah, I have a lot of interest. I'm an artist. I'm very involved to the art industry. I'm visiting all the art contemporary. Yeah, Art Basel coming to Miami right now. I just been in Aspen doing the art week over there because part-time I'm living in Aspen right now as well with the
Oh, wow.
mountains around me.
Quite the dream life you seem to be living right now, and you seem to have done very well for yourself and just made things happen. And congratulations and good job on all of that. So I just have some questions that I want to, because I'm in marketing as well, and I always like to kind of get an understanding of what everybody is kind of doing within the space, because every marketing strategy is going to change depending on the business and what they're trying to achieve and all of those things. So um, and I know that the yacht industry, as far as sales and brokerage and charters and stuff like that, it's a very personal connection and personal intimate relationship. And so it can make it tough to market through the normal channels. So maybe you could speak on that a little bit and um, how you get around that situation. I'm going to assume it's because you started your media company and you've built some authority and made connections and built a network around that. But I'll let you kind of speak to that.
So I think your question is how marketing and media are helping me in my brokerage side.
I'm asking kind of specifically what marketing strategies you lean on um, to be successful within yacht brokerage. Mainly, the question is being asked because, like I said, seems to be a very personal and intimate relationship between a broker and a seller or a buyer or whatever the case. And so that can make it difficult to reach potential buyers and sellers through typical marketing strategies. So I'm asking, what is it
Mhm.
you
I,
utilize as far as a marketing strategy to get new clients and that sort of thing?
I think I have a great answer to you. So you, me, other people, of course, we all united, and if we believe in energy, like it's all about the same, but we all different with our skills, with our qualities, and how we like our personality is just different, depends of how like world was influence on us and many things. So the most important when you're thinking how I can reach that person, I can get that client, yeah, it's to understand what I am about, what I'm passionate about, what I'm really like can speak without like no stopping. So when you're understanding your passion, your value, your interest about yourself, you will build community and network around you with the same minded people. And I think this is the number one when you're making your marketing strategy, because marketing it's everywhere, it's about everything, and how you influence by your passion to other people, it's giving you back that people, because they see that they want to be involved to your life more. So for example, I'm always saying, yes, I do social media, but it's not that it's like, yeah, it's great tool to reach a lot of people. It's great tool to attract the new clients. It's work for me very well in that way, don't take me wrong, but it's mostly still about to just keep your presence present. That's it. Because my main strategy. It's go in front of these people face by face. I'm using what God gave it to me. I have kind of beautiful face, I have a long legs, and I have kind of smart mind. That's it. So I'm going and I'm having really intellectual conversation. I'm enjoying the environment. And if we're talking about art world, or we're talking about IT conferences, or we're talking about like any other events or anything, I'm kind of just putting myself in front of all of these people like it is. And after, when they're following me, they just want to be around my present. They just want to know something about me more, because in one way they're inspiring me, another way I'm inspiring them. Like, for example, like you said, you have a very happy life, like you travel there and here. Yes, I enjoying my life because I choose to do that. And not too much people have that freedom to choose that, because they're working hard in their companies, they're building something very important, they get that extra stress and everything else. And my presence just reminder for them that you can handle it. If you doing this, it means that you can. That's it. And that my peace inside me just attract that people and keeping them around me all the time. And the most important, they see that what I'm saying, it's always truth. So they are building the trust. So my marketing strategy, it's about find your value, build the trust, be yourself, and keep the connection through the Instagram, any other social media. LinkedIn right now is work very well as well. That's it.
That's cool. And so, okay. You said just briefly at the end there that LinkedIn is working really well for you. You keep mentioning Instagram as something that's probably a pretty big platform for you. And it's always just interesting to hear. And I love everything that you were saying about just kind of keeping your energy where you want to kind of more just attract people to you and put yourself out there and let the universe kind of just bring it to you, I guess.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people trying to chase and achieve a lot of things, but they was failing all the time, because the community, what they tried to bring their presence in, was not accepting that, because they felt there is no connection. Like, if you're not there, you're not there. That's it. So, for example, if we're talking about Spinnaker Bureau, I do consulting as well with the people who want to join the industry, or already successful and experienced brokers, and they want to make kind of changes because they just don't want to sit in the brokerage houses and wait when lead come to their way and answer on that laptop for the same leads, the same inquiries, and they don't having respond. And maybe you like in from the 30 leads convert one, and that's it. It's waste of time. So
Mhm.
for me, it's better like go there, find your strong thing, and just bring this to the world. That's it.
Nadia,
And that
you're very
inquiry is
unique.
coming to you already directly, and you don't wasting time for nothing.
Yeah,
And
yeah, no,
yeah,
I
so
wanted to say you're
consulting.
very, very unique answer to that question. I ask it to pretty much everybody I speak to just because I'm interested to know what people are doing in the specific arenas that they work in when it comes to their marketing. And, I've spoken to a handful of brokers now already, and everybody's a little bit different. But your answer was very unique, and I love it. And I think that what you're doing is probably working out for you really well. And um,
Yeah, and thank you for this word, unique. It's about uniqueness. This is what I said about through the thing, your thing, find your thing, find your uniqueness. And for example, if we're talking about yachting industry right now, there is more yachts going to the market soon. There is more crews, more people involved, and more companies opening right now, like boutique or like just the companies who are already in the market, like they're growing. So there is more brokers coming, because It's great. Industry is amazing. You're around these yachts, around these people, you're in good environment. Why not? And especially if you can make the money from it. But it's very important to uh, like while you're a new broker, to find a way how you can market yourself and how you can be successful and needed in that company where you are going to, and like be different as well, because they're all the same. And like I said, you don't want to just waste your time on computer and think, oh, this lead will come to me soon. Other thing, if you're an experienced broker, there's new brokers, they're coming to the company and they're receiving more leads from the company, because this is how it kind of work here. But experienced brokers, yeah, they have some clients, but they of course like want some more, and they feel not appreciated because they spent so many years in the previous company, and here somebody came and he receiving all the, pieces of the cake. So they're trying to find other company where they can be like more appreciated, and just show their value and bring their potential out there, because some of them need this. So this is why like we're facing right now other problem in the industry, that brokers changing the brokerage houses. Like one broker already changed like 2, 3, 5. And it's kind of like I changed my brokerage house here in US. First one, just because of tools. I just wanted to answer faster to the inquiries. And the company where I am right now, pretty giving me that very in a good way. So that's it. This is only was a reason why I moved there. It's not because like I was looking for new opportunities and new clients. I just wanted to work much better and much faster with my current
Right.
database.
What are some of the tools that I guess that you're utilizing that help speed that up then?
Oh, there is so many, and it can be like whole other podcast, but I'm happy to explain all of that. I kind of already thinking, because a lot of people just joining industry even because of me, like from the crew side to the yacht brokerage. I think I should open the brokerage course.
Okay. Just even real briefly, just touch on maybe just the names of some of the tools, or what types of tools. Like, are you utilizing some more AI now that that's becoming more prominent in the world right now, or um, more connected and integrated CRMs? That are those the tools that you're speaking about, or am I way off?
Yeah, it's about CRM, it's about intelligence, it's about integrations as well, a different one with AI tools. Um, what I can say for sure, which like even related to my marketing company, yeah, Spinnaker, it's about that use AI if it's helpful and it's really helping, but don't put a lot of there, because luxury, it's still about being personalized and
Right.
customized.
Yeah. And I think you nailed it. And I brought it up originally, is that it is a very personal industry, and it's all about relationships and face-to-face discussions, and building a relationship with your potential clients. And
Yes.
I bring up the whole AI thing a lot because it is just taking over a lot of the things that we do in our world. But it's not going to take over everything. It's not going to replace those relationships. It's just a tool to help you potentially maybe organize yourself, streamline makes some of your operational things more efficient, and maybe it has an ability to even help get you in front of those people in the first place. But it really still comes down to you being able to build that relationship personally. But those tools are not necessarily there to 100% rely on and lean on. And you made a good point that they're tools, and they're as good as the person using it, I suppose. And it doesn't replace that relationship and that face-to-face intimacy, I guess.
Yeah, you're working in the same marketing side, so you know.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Are there any major challenges, I guess, that you face? Some of the things that you find in your business, in anything that you're doing, I guess. What are some of the biggest challenges and hurdles that you have to jump over within what you're doing?
Yes, so there is so many, to be honest. If there was no if there were no so many, I could even like not doing that podcast idea and everything else. I was just relaxing right now somewhere in Hawaii, surfing in the morning. There is a lot, to be honest, on the crew side, in the building side, in the communication side, in the health and mental situation, like in the industry as well. And I think really the biggest one is leadership. And the biggest spendings, it's always related to the rotation of the people who work in the company, because no matter what they are hiring or they are bringing some new tools or anything, like just to keep that, you need to be a leader who just keep the company with the same, not the same people, okay, but with the people who want to make you stronger and you making them back stronger as well. I don't know how to explain that, but
I think I understand. So, a lot of companies struggle with turnover rate in employees and people who are, making the company run. And, if they are building a company out of just anybody rather than the leaders, like you were kind of mentioning before, people, whether they're on the top or somewhere in the middle, leaders are the types of people who are going to push forward and try to do things better, faster, more efficient, just to try to do things in the best way that they can, as opposed to somebody who's maybe not necessarily of that same mindset. And when a company has to try and build a good team, a solid team, they're going to have to go through a certain number of hirings and firings, or people moving on, and the rotation of employees, or in a brokerage case, brokers. And there's always a cost associated with that, right? It costs to bring someone on. It costs to have them move on. But I guess it is kind of the nature of doing business on a larger scale of any kind, in that you're going to have a certain amount of turnover. And once you can build a good, solid team and minimize that turnover and keep the good people there to help each other out, and work, with the company to make it grow, and have leadership that is going to support those people in the ways they need support, then you'll see growth overall. But there's always going to be a certain amount of turnover, people coming and going, and that's just kind of the nature of having any kind of business, I think, where there's multiple people working within that business. Is that kind of what you're trying to say?
no, you said exactly like it should be. Yeah, but also I wanted to add on that, like what I'm proud about. I launched Spinnaker Bureau just in March. But team who working with me already 2 years with me every day. And I believe in them as much as they believe in me. It was a dream, and we made the dream happen. And if even sometimes I'm tough on them, like, oh, you did this not like I told you, like, I can be like very kind of straightforward, very direct with my thoughts and feelings, but they appreciate that because they know that I'm real. And if I like something, I really like. If I'm upset about something, I'm like, okay, why you did that? You can do better. And they're like, oh my God. And they are just doing such amazing things right now. And they are found for themselves so many cool new things. They was not even thinking that there is like these things exist. I'm just opening the doors for them. That's it. And they are just making my life easier to help me and assisting me with many other things, which like I just don't have time right now because I'm, making other things,
Yeah.
growing and everything else. So they're believing it's exactly personalized communication which we're talking about, and it should be in the client side and it should be in your team side as well. So leader is the person who can do both and manage that emotions as well between all the parts.
I 100% agree with you. I mean, I've been in a number of leadership roles, and maybe when I first started out, I had to learn a few things as a leader and what that meant, and how to manage people, but in a way that helps them grow and be better, be better at what they do. And sometimes I agree, it might mean laying your emotions out and wearing them on your sleeve and letting people know exactly what you think. But no, none of us are mind readers. So if you want good communication, it means communicating those feelings and helping people, but in a productive way, right? Like not in a way that makes people feel bad about themselves or anything like that. In a way that's a teaching moment or help people grow. And I appreciate that you brought that up, and it's kind of cool. So here's a question that you may have touched on it before and maybe answered this already, but would you say that Spinnaker Bureau has been the one thing that kind of has put your name and your face out there in front of the world and helped build that network to be successful within the world of being a broker?
No,
Okay.
it's not about Spinnaker Bureau. It's about me.
It's about you. Okay. And just putting
Yes.
yourself in front of those people. So how often do you find new clients to buy? I mean, we're talking super yachts here, right? So how often do you find those new buyers or sellers, I guess, because you benefit as a broker to have a seller come on as well, right? So um, how do you find those new clients? Because I know that the industry has a lot of repeat customers and things like that, but there's got to be a challenge in finding the new people coming into buying and selling of things like as big as super yachts that cost a certain amount. I mean, you have to have a certain amount of wealth to be even considering something like that. And how do you even find the people that want to buy into a yacht? Do they come find you? Do you go find them? Can you give me a bit of a sense of how you even get connected with new business in the first place?
I can give you even example.
Sure.
From yesterday.
Yes, I would
I
love to
met
hear
a
an example.
person from Washington, D.C. To help me with my one of the current client, which I joined Spinnaker Bureau as a partner. And I needed one solution. And our conversation went through my passion, yachting. And this person said, "Oh my God, actually, I'm always buying arts to, reduce the taxes. But I can buy a yacht." I'm like, "Exactly. And we can put your yacht in Sardinia, Italy. You like over there, and you can get your captain license, and we can put that yacht on the charter market. Why not? Like, so many good things can bring that to you." And he like, "Oh my God, charters can take out the maintenance expenses and keep the yacht, on the water." I'm like, "Yeah, kind of, some of them for sure." Like, I always think like it is. And after I said, "But it's more about pleasure, yeah?" And he like, "Yes, I always wanted to be a captain." I'm like, "Great." And after we went through the conversation that maybe he has some investors to buy a shipyard, and maybe like it will be good for them. So this is how it's worked.
Well, so it is. It really just does come down to you've built your network to make connections, and you were approaching this person to get help from them with regards to.
Yeah, but it was not my goal. The thing what my answer here is that share your passion and show by your knowledge and your experience as a professional that you have a solution for him to make his life better, to help him with the money, yeah, and to also close the how to say it, but like even build his network, because right now he will think, oh, maybe I have really other people who I can, attract to the industry, who can invest in this and that, and find other some kind of options to make good money and open other like kind of business, or maybe they will want a yacht as well. So first one, I want to tell you, I never was stealing the clients, never. If it's even coming my way, I'm saying with who you working right now. I want to know if I heard about that person, and after I will ask why you not don't want to continue with that person, and after I even can connect to that person and say, listen, I think you can improve your communication with that client, because probably he looks for something, always in the nice way. And that respect I'm trying to keep in my circle. So it's very clear and clean. There is so many people super interested in new adventures, and you always can find your person, and it can be just by accident. If, for example, when I'm sitting at the bar, just drinking water, it will come to you if you are clear, clean in your thoughts, in your in just everything what you do.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's really cool. I appreciate your little bit of insight into that. It's it's amazing what you've done. In from your beginning little story of where you started to how you got to where you are now, and it seems to me your various different projects and such are doing very, very well, and I hope the best for you down the line in the future.
Thank you.
It's been amazing talking with you, and thank you very much for spending some time with me today. I always end off with one little question. It's a fun sort of question. You seem to have done some traveling and enjoying life and all of that. So generally, the questions are, it's kind of a two-part. What's your favorite location to boat or yacht or travel on the water? And the second part of it would be, if there is one vessel or boat that you've been on that really sticks out in your mind, that was either very super impressive in just what it was, or something that had some personal meaning to you, and it kind of it sticks in your memory because it just was a personal connection to that vessel. So I'll let you kind of run with the answers on those.
Yeah, okay. So about travels, it definitely will be. I cannot choose never between Greece and Italy. There is Amalfi Coast and Ionian Islands. Oh, can I do both in the
You
same
you
time?
can you can. It's just a fun question. You did. I'm not holding the gun to your head to tell you to pick one or the other. So yeah, I mean, if those both are your favorite places, that's fair.
Yeah, one it's like about pleasure and comfort and food, like called it Italian pasta, and another one it's about swimming, being there by yourself, for yourself, like enjoying just your company with the friends in this turquoise water. About the boat, I have on my page, my Instagram, Nadia Warshavskaya, so many videos about the yacht boat. They've been here this year in Miami Boat Show, and I asked them to come there after 4 years, how I was first time at the boat on the yacht um, during the Monaco Boat Show. Why I did this? Because when I joined the industry, I was more on the sailing side. I was exploring more than 50 countries, traveling around the world on the sailing yachts, bringing people together, organizing retreats on the yachts, like making so many cool stories. But it always was about sailing. And one day I was in Greece and I was thinking, I have so many inquiries right now about motor yachts and like super yachts. I should become a super yacht broker. But I didn't see and I didn't explore much that size of the yachts. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to Monaco Boat Show. And thankfully, organizers of Monaco Boat Show reach out to me and offer it to me actually to come to their show. And they invited me as an influencer as well. And I was like, okay, cool. And imagine first day, I'm having an early dinner with very famous designer, Lobanov, and he's saying to me a very nice story about how he started, that his friend helped him with the first design, and it was yacht, like mega yacht, and he wanted just be a designer of the apartment somewhere there in Russia, and this is how the opportunities come to you. And after I went for late dinner on the yacht, I was invited by my friend from the from the jet industry, and we were on boat. And when I saw that yacht, of course I saw a lot of yachts during the day, but when I came on board of boat and met the owner, met his beautiful and very, very interesting son. Like he has so many passion and projects in this industry and different one. I saw that this industry, like for everyone, and no matter like how big your yacht, that passion is still there, in the same level. And they kind of told me, oh, if you want to be a super yacht broker, why are you not doing this? I'm like, actually, yeah, why I'm not doing that? So Bolt, that explorer, give me the opportunity, an idea that I can explore myself, like I can explore myself, yeah, and explore the super yacht industry. Everything open for me. And one day I have a faith that I will sell that boat. I won't do that.
Well, that's really cool that that's the one that sticks out in your mind and the one that kind of started it all off for you and getting into being a yacht broker in the first place. And I really appreciate that story. And thank you for sharing it with me. And again, it was really nice talking with you. Hopefully, I get to talk to you again sometime down in the future. And revisit some of the things that you're doing sometime in the future. And is there anything you want to share with anybody out there? Any links to where they can find you? Anything at all like that? We know that they can find you through Spinnaker Bureau. And all of the socials kind of connected with that. Is there anywhere else you want to send people to?
Yes, guys, if you want to join the industry or you're already industry, you want to improve yourself, you're like in any way want to be involved somehow, doors open, there is a lot of space for everyone. If you need any consultation, I'm here. Like you can reach out to me on my Instagram, Nadia Warshavskaya. Follow please our social media, Spinnaker Magazine, and as a Spinnaker Bureau, we will be happy to help and collaborate with anyone who need that as well. And Jason, for you know my phone number, so text me anytime.
Okay, well, I appreciate you letting me reach out to you via your phone number, and I guarantee I'll be reaching out to connect with you about a few other things personally between how I think I would like to work with you in a few different ways. So again, thank you so much for being here and spending your time. I'll let you go. I know you're probably pretty busy, so we'll let you go and get back to work. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for coming on.
Thank you, Jason. Thank
All
you
right.
for this opportunity, and thank you for everyone who was listening to this podcast.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks for sailing with us. This has been Portside Perspectives.